Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the SBI Securities Daily Morning Podcast. So, the Indian markets yesterday ended absolutely flat in absence of any major triggers. The broader markets outperformed with the mid cap index ending higher by 0.3% and the small cap index was up 0.4%. Among the major gainers were Bajaj Finserv, ICICI Bank, Hero MotoCorp, Titan, Nestle, Wipro, and Cipla. While on the losing side, we had Bajaj Finance, ONGC, Infosys, Adani Ports, Aisha Motors, Bajaj Auto, and Hindalco. Sectorally, the consumer durables index was the biggest gainer, up 1.3%. The banking index was up 0.5%, while on the losing side, the oil and gas index lost 0.7%, and the metal index was down 0.6% as well. The market breadth was fairly even Stevens with 2000 stocks on the advancing side and 1938 stocks on the declining side. So pretty much a mixed market breadth. 145 stocks scaled 52-week highs with Aeroflex Industries, Bajaj Finserv, Godrej Industries, HCL Tech, ITC, PCBL and Voltas touching 52-week highs, while 28 stocks were trading at 52-week lows. In terms of the institutional fund flows, so FII's net bought 1,735 crores in the cash market yesterday, while the DII's two were buyers marginally with a net buy figure of 356 crores. In terms of global cues, so global cues overnight were pretty weak. The US markets tumbled amid fresh concerns of recession. This is after the US manufacturing PMI for the month of August came at 47.2 versus forecast of 47.9, indicating a far more greater contraction and raising fears that the US economy is not doing as well as expected. The Dow, S&P 500 and the Nasdaq ended 1.5, 2.1 and 3.3% lower. Tech stocks in particular were the biggest draggers. So Nvidia, the chip heavyweight, declined 10%, while the other tech heavyweights forming the Magnificent Seven also were down 2 to 3% each. The Asian markets also are mirroring this cues and have opened lower with across the board red marks across all the Asian indices. The GIFT Nifty is also indicating a gap down opening of around 160 to 180 points lower for our Indian markets. Brent crude also has corrected 5% overnight following the concerns on growth, and Brent crude currently trading at $73.2 per barrel, which is a positive for Indian markets. Coming to the stock specific news, so IT stocks will be in focus. The weakness in the US tech stocks as well as fresh concerns of recession will weigh on IT stocks. So expect a negative day for the Indian IT stocks, especially the ones focused on the IT services segment. Crude sensitive stocks will be in focus. Oil marketing companies, Interglobe Aviation, paint stocks as well as the tire stocks will benefit from the lower crude prices. So a positive for all the crude sensitive stocks. IEX reported strong business update for the month of August. The volumes on the exchange were up 36% YOY, so positive for IEX. Defense stocks will be in focus. The Defense Acquisition Council yesterday post-market approved 10 capital acquisition proposals worth 1.45 lakh crore, and this will benefit defense stocks such as Bharat Electronics, Data Patterns, HAL, all the shipping stocks such as Musgao Docks, Cochin Shipyard, Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers, as well as names such as Bharat Forge also will be benefiting. So positive for the entire defense space. These stocks were in the limelight yesterday as well, anticipating this proposal to be cleared by the Defense Acquisition Council, and hence expect another round of positive reactions today as well. Moil will be in focus. The company reported its August business updates. The August production was the best ever production for the month of August, and volume growth of 7% YOY in the April to August period versus the same time last year. So positive for Moil. Godfrey Phillips, the cigarette company, has approved the sale of its non-core retail business 24/7, so positive for Godfrey Phillips. PDS will be in focus. The company has resumed normal manufacturing operations in Bangladesh, so positive for the textile company PDS. GIC Re will be in focus. The government will be selling up to 6.8% stake via OFS, that is between today and tomorrow. It will be selling 3.4% stake via the base offer, and with a oversubscription offer for another 3 and 3.4%, and the floor price has been set at 395 rupees per share. The OFS for retail investors will be opening tomorrow. Zydus Life Sciences, the company has provided a clarification regarding the warning letter received from the US FDA, and the company is currently addressing these concerns and taking necessary corrective and preventive measures. So, an update from the management, but expect a neutral reaction on Zydus Life Sciences. Torrent Power, it has entered into a fresh MOU with the Water Resources Department of Maharashtra government. So the pump storage projects, which it had initially signed for a capacity of 5700 megawatt, has now been revised lower by 100 megawatt to 5600 megawatt. So neutral for Torrent Power. Yatra Online, the company will be acquiring Globe Travels for 128 crores. So neutral to positive for Yatra Online. AU Small Finance Bank has submitted an application to the RBI to seek approval for voluntary transition from the Small Finance Bank to a universal bank. So positive for AU Small Finance Bank. NHPC has signed an MOU with the Maharashtra Water Resources Department for setting up pump storage projects with a total capacity of 7,350 megawatts at 4 different locations in Maharashtra. So positive for NHPC. GSK Pharma has received an income tax order for a income tax refund of 222 crores, which is a big positive for GSK Pharma. Texmaco Rail has completed the acquisition of Jindal Rail Infra, which will strengthen its position in the wagons market. And the final cash payment was 614 crores at a valuation of 8.1 times FY24 EV by EBITDA. So positive for Texmaco Rail. Mangalore Chemicals and Fertilizers will be in focus. BSE has sent a letter to the company stating that it has returned the merger scheme with Paradeep Phosphates with some observations from SEBI. So the merger gets prolonged. So negative for Mangalore Chemicals as well as Paradeep Phosphates. GR Infra Projects, the company has signed a share purchase agreement with REC Power Development and Consultancy to acquire Tumkur 2nd REZ Power Transmission at 7 crores. And additionally, the company has also been selected as the bidder for a new project involving establishment of a pooling station and related infrastructure in Tumkur, Karnataka. So positive for GR Infra Projects as well. In terms of new listings today, Ecos India Mobility and Hospitality will be listing today. The public issue was subscribed 64 times and witnessed very good demand from across retail, HNI, and the institutional investors. In terms of IPO offerings that are currently undergoing, so Gala Precision Engineering, the IPO has been subscribed 52 times on day 2, and Bazaar Style Retail IPO ended yesterday. The issue was subscribed 40.7 times as of day 3 end. In terms of block deals that happened yesterday, so MediAssist Health Services 13.5% stake changed hands yesterday, and the major buyers were Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund, which bought 1.9% stake. Goldman Sachs India Equity Portfolio bought 1.6%. HDFC Mutual Fund bought 4.4%. ICICI Pru Mutual Fund bought 1.2%. So pretty healthy demand from the domestic mutual funds. KPI Green Energy, Citigroup Global Markets bought 0.3% stake, while Morgan Stanley Asia Singapore sold 0.3% stake. So change of hands among the FIIs. Similar transactions between the two also happened in Sula Vineyards as well. In terms of bulk deals that happened, AU Small Finance Bank, Westbridge AIF 1 sold 1.5% stake in AU Small Finance Bank yesterday. Exicom Telesystems, Rare Enterprises, that is Rekha Junjunwala, sold a 1.3% stake at 348.6 rupees per share. In terms of the insider trade, so ADF Foods promoter Krish Thakkar sold 24,000 shares on 29th August. Usha Martin, promoter group Peterhouse Investment, sold 6 lakh shares on 2nd September. So, promoter selling continues in Usha Martin. Sapphire Foods also, the promoter selling continues. So, promoter entity sold 52,485 shares between 30th August and 2nd September. Star Cement also, the promoter group Suchita Agarwal, sold 1,050 shares on 30th August. In terms of the major corporate actions today, so Hikal and Parag Milk Foods will be going ex-dividend today. Transport Corporation of India will be going ex-buyback today. And Mass Financial Services and Prince Pipes will be going ex-dividend today as well. So that's it from the fundamental side in the podcast today. Thank you for listening. Have a happy trading session. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.